Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Wadash. Uh, give double honor to our apostles / elders, which are GMS, and blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. This lesson, the lesson I'm doing today or this morning, is that not all dreams come from the Most High. The title of the lesson is Not All Dreams Come from the Most High. And the reason why I say that is you can get caught up into that the element of believing, that whatever you dream comes from the Most High. For one, if it comes from the Most High, it's going to come to pass anyway. So really, in a reality sense, there's no necessary need to really harp upon a dream. Dreams really just solidify things. You know what I'm saying? It solidifies. It doesn't tell you to go left or right. It's telling you in this point of time, when you go right, this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Or, even with, the prophecies, all these prophecies are dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like Ezra said, woe is me who, I think it was Job, but Ezra, Slack, if I get it wrong, says, woe is me who shall deliver me in those days. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to happen, right? So when you receive a dream, which is basically a prophecy from the Most High, prophecy means to speak before. There's nothing you can do about it. So to really, even if you get a bad or a good one, it's not something that you should. It's not the end all be all or something that you should be reacting to. You know what I'm saying? The Lord say He gonna do this today for you, or He's gonna buy you groceries. Don't mean take your grocery money. Or the Lord's gonna have you eating, have you house full of groceries. Don't mean to take your groceries money and splurge with it and spend it. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I want to get this, on the positive side first. Job 33:14, it says, "For the Most High speaketh once, yea twice, yet a man perceiveth not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed." So when you go to sleep, just like with Adam, just like with anybody, just like with Peter, you get visions. Just like that's a great example. Through the Spirit, through Yahweh, is that when Peter received his vision, about the net, the unclean animals with on the net with the four corners, knitted at four corners. When the Lord told him, "Rise up, kill and eat," Peter, he said, "No, eat no unclean thing." Basically, the Lord telling them, "Go unto the Gentiles," right? So when Peter arose, immediately the two men came up to him. He didn't have to go and look for them. Everything just played out, and he understood what the situation was about. You see what I'm saying? That's how the dreams ultimately should work. It shouldn't be a dictator of whether to go left or right. It's basically letting you know when you go left or right, this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes, the Lord does tell you to, get up and go over here. Get up and, go over here. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the dreams, because he did tell the two servants that, hey, bam, go this way. You know what I'm saying? So, send their servants unto Peter. You know what I'm saying? But to sit there and really harp on dreams is a vain act. You know what I'm saying? If you're confused, at the end of the day, if you're confused, if it's coming from the Most High or from Satan, you just stay righteous and be in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? And the dream will come to pass regardless. You know what I'm saying? The spirit speaketh expressly. It'll tell you to do something, but you know what I'm saying, on a higher level, brothers know what dreams are coming from Satan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to have dreams like of smoking and shit, and being in truth, like, man, hell no, I ain't never do that. You know what I'm saying? Or some old crazy wild shit. And it's like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I knew that's from Satan. You know what I'm saying? Or something that is telling me to do something opposite of it, or the scriptures, or if it's telling you to do something that's outside of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm gonna continue. It says, verse 16. It says, "Then he opened up the ears of men and sealed up their instruction. You know, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man." So basically, the Lord will come to you in a dream and seal up your instruction, bind up your instruction, solidify your instruction. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to recant my last statement, because sometimes the Lord will tell you to do a specific thing, to get up, go to Nineveh, get up and do this, get up and do that. But the point is to really harp on every dream, and if you dream and feel like, oh, I got, or this is will happen, you know what I'm saying, it'll plague your mind. And so I want to get this in the Apocrypha here. What the heck? The Apocrypha here. It says, Sirach chapter 34 and 1. It says, "The hopes of man is void of understanding." It says, "The hopes of a man of understanding are vain." Salakia, "The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow." You know, you can't grab a shadow. It's like you're chasing something and you can't get it. You know what I'm saying? "And followeth after the wind." The vision of dreams is the resemblance of of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face. Of an unclean thing that can be cleansed, of an unclean thing what can be cleansed, and from that thing which is false, what truth can come. So you gotta recognize what element this dream is coming from, right? It says, "Divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain, and the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail." Because sometimes you can have a dream, or you can want something, and your mind will be really hard on wanting it, and then when you go to sleep, you'll dream about getting it. That don't mean you know what I'm saying, that's what's going to happen. It says, uh, 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 "And the heart that fancieth as a woman's heart in travail." Basically, if you want it, you might dream about it. You know, if you eat late at night, you know, you might have a fucked up dream. If you sleep heavy, you know, and continue on. It says, "If they be not sent from the Most High in thy visitation, set not thy heart upon them." You see, you, I would advise that you pray that the Most High give you the understanding and the inclination to recognize whether a dream is coming from him or from Satan, to be able to read that thing, because that's a very important thing. You see, it says, "If they be not sent from the Most High," Salakia 7 says, "For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them." So, like I said, at the end of the day, to lean on a dream is it'll lead you at times. It's too much of a risk to lean on a dream like that when you don't know if it's from Satan or the Most High. Because if it's from the Most High, it will come to pass regardless. It will steer you. You will see the path for you. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord say you're gonna meet a guy in a red shirt, when you see this guy in a red shirt, you know what I'm saying, do this. Just like when I forget, uh, I forget if it's Abraham or Isaac, or Israel, either three, because they all met their wives in a specific manner. Salakia Akim for messing this up, but one of them, it says, when you see a woman pitcheth at the well and she draw up the water, you know what I'm saying? So he was going in a direction, you know, of course looking for a wife, but the spirit of the Lord basically gave inclination to say, if you see a woman doing this when you're walking past this spot, then that's the woman you're supposed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And he and like it guided him to that process. You see, but Satan have you going off of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Where You know, like I said, you're gonna be, your house is gonna be full of groceries in abundance, and so you just take your money and then spend it on some shoes, and then you you don't get the groceries. You see what I'm saying? So, uh, the Lord's dreams, any dream that comes from the Lord, will come into fruition. If He tell you to get up and go here, like He told Jonah to go to Nineveh, you will see the inclination of the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can find that. If I can't find it, and it's it's really not it's really for me than anything, because it's bothering me that I don't remember who it was specifically. Yeah, I find it at a different time. It's neither here nor there. It's not a big thing, but the brothers in the know what I speak of. Lord's will, brothers put in the comment board, Bible Shop. You know, Salakia for butchering that. You know, sincerely. Um, but the point is in here is that when the Lord gives you a dream, it will come to pass. You will see the path to it. If He's directing you a certain way, if He's prophesying to tell you to get up and go this way, or go left or right, you will see hints and things like that that you're on the right path. Um, Compared to you know, Satan, where it's contrary to the scriptures, contrary to the Lord's process, or just wicked as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you shouldn't harp on dreams. If it's a dream from the Lord and He tell you to do something, you'll see it. You'll know. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit speaketh expressively. But if it's a dream from Satan, you know what I'm saying? It'll have you mind boggled and confused and questioning yourself and things like that, man. So at the end of the day, stick to the prophecies. Uh, uh, um, I fear the Most High. Keep the commandments to your best abilities, and the Lord's will be done. Hey, with that being said, I want to say, call all y'all Bashim Ashai, Bashim Kakadash Brakadam, Shalom.